What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Asselin, and you should totally subscribe to stick around and stay tuned for all of my videos to come. I upload 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm about to be a senior in college at the University of Alabama, and I am in Dallas for the summer, so yeah, you should totally subscribe if I seem somewhat interesting to you. I have not done a get ready with me in a minute, I feel like, so I really wanted to do one today, and I have tons of new makeup products to try out. I know I'm not a makeup or beauty guru by any means. I got interested in YouTube when I was 15 by watching makeup videos, and I've always had like a passion for it, even though I don't do my makeup every day. But I really just wanted to like use my new products and do a little like intimate Q&A with you guys, you know? I asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram, so be following me on all my social media. It's always linked in the description box down below. And I asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram, so definitely be following me so you can participate in that in the future. But Instagram has conveniently been down all morning, so not that many people have seen my story, like only 1,000 of you. But I still have a lot of questions, but I was kind of like wanting everyone to get a chance to ask. But I can't keep putting off filming this video, so we gotta get it rolling. I hope this lighting is okay for you guys. I can't really tell on my viewfinder, and I'm using the DSLR today, so it's probably a little bit different than my normal vlog camera that I film on. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off by using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. I think you can use this as a setting spray too, but I've only used it once, and it was as a setting spray. So now I'm going to use it as a primer. And it's really cheap, and it smells like coconuts. It's so amazing. I've already done all of my skincare and all that jazz, so no need to worry about all that. I'm going to try to make this like short and to the point, because I have this thing where I have a horrible time at making my Q&As, and my get ready with me is under 30 minutes, and I really don't want it to be that long. So I'm going to do my best, and if I cut out parts of me like applying the makeup, it's just for me with time purposes. I'm going to go in with the Benefit Porefessional and just put this like in my pory areas right here, nose, forehead, chin. I love this stuff. It's so good, and it lasts forever, especially if you don't wear makeup every day. And I will have all the products linked down below per usual, as long as I can like get them online, which I should be able to get everything online. Also, am I the only person that doesn't put their hair back when they put on makeup? I totally should, because I'm constantly like pulling it out of the way, but I never want to like mess up my hair, because I feel like my hair gets messed up every time I put it up, no matter what. I guess I'm going to start off with what am I most excited about for my senior year of college. First of all, can we just talk about how insane it is that I'm a senior? I started my channel when I was a freshman, like in my spring semester of freshman year, so it's so crazy to me that like 3 full years of school have already gone by, and like it's crazy to me that high school's 4 years and college is 4 years, because I just don't understand that, because college feels like half the time of high school. I'm just putting on MAC strobe cream now, like literally all over my face, so I can be a flashlight and glow. So I was going to use this Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. I have already tried this, and I freaking love it. Thanks for the recommendations, you guys. But since I got another new little like foundation, I wanted to use it, and because it was drugstore, so I feel like it'd be more appealing to you guys. And I've been like seeing it all over YouTube. I picked it up yesterday. It's the Pacifica Alight Clean Foundation. This is a vegan and cruelty-free foundation, oil-free, anti-shine, and satin finish. Kind of bummed, because people were obviously messing with this bottle at Ulta. This was the only one, so whatever. I'm gonna use my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just gonna put it all over my face, and we're gonna hope that this is a good shade. Yeah, what I'm most excited about, I think I'm just most excited to like not have an insane schedule as far as classes and stuff go, because I'm finally done with my accounting classes. Like, can I get a freaking amen? It has been a long time coming. Not really. It took me literally like a full like school year, like spring to spring, to finish my upper division accounting classes. I still have my 2 accounting like elective classes that I have to take for my specialization, but I'm not worried about those, because they, from what I know, like, yeah, they're still going to be like somewhat hard, but I'm not taking them at the same time, and they'll be a little bit more enjoyable from what I know. And those 2 classes are government and nonprofit accounting and corporate tax, and I'm taking government and nonprofit in the fall, and then corporate tax in the spring. Like, I'm literally used to taking 4 to 5 like actual real classes, and this fall semester I'm taking an econ elective, just because I like the professor and because I might add an econ minor, and then I'm taking a that government and nonprofit accounting class. I'm taking one of the easier finance upper division electives, and then I'm taking a photography class for honors credit, and then I'm taking an applied politics class for honors credit. So 2 of them really don't even matter. Technically 3 if you want to count the econ one, but I still want to like do well in it. So I'm just excited to not have a lot of work so I can like actually enjoy myself, because all of college for me so far has been me like dying with classes and everything, with being a double major. I'm literally used to just drowning in work. So I'm excited to like not be, I mean, I'm sure I'm still going to be busy, because I say that every semester. I'm like, oh, this semester will be a little bit easier, and then it never is. But the fact that I only have 3 classes like actually is a huge help. So I think I might have gotten the wrong shade for this foundation. Like I feel like it's a little bit too pink for me, but maybe not. Maybe we're good. I had a hard time deciding on the undertone. Like I got the color down, but I don't know if I have warm undertones, cool undertones, or neutral. And I think I just went with the neutral. But this is absolutely beautiful on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. I feel like I'm not even wearing anything right now, and this is like actually a foundation. Like it's pretty decent coverage, and I'm so here for it. My friend group is going to be changing throughout my senior year, just because like my best friend Megan, that I like would say I hung out with the most just because of classes and everything, she graduated, and then Katie will be here in the fall but not the spring, and then my friend Julia will be here through spring, so that's good. And then one of my friends named Megan, a different Megan, she's only going to be here in the fall. So a lot of people are just moving on, and I'll still be there. But it's okay. We'll make it work. And take the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 10. This is really good. I need to get more of it. I really like Tarte Shape Tape too, but it's just like too heavy in the summer, and I normally only use it when I have blemishes, and lately my skin's just been great. So I got a lot of questions about incoming freshmen, college advice. I feel like a lot of you guys are going into college, which is really cool. Honestly, make the freaking most of it, because before you know it, you're going to be a senior, and you're going to be like, wow, I wish I could go back and like really cherish those times. I spent a lot of time like on the weekends going home, and it was because I was in a relationship with someone from home, and that was just where we would like meet and go home on the weekends, and I had like no friends because I wasn't in a sorority, so I just had like a difficult time meeting people. So don't go home. Like go home as little as you can. I promise it's gonna be okay. If you live like in a community style dorm, leave your door open and like become friends with everyone on your hall. I lived in like a suite style one, so it was really easy to just like shut myself off in my like individual bedroom and watch Netflix all weekend, and I did a lot of that. You don't have to rush to like be relevant or have friends. Like I know it feels like that, especially at like big universities and everything, especially in the South. But I promise like it'll be okay by the time you're a senior, and it will be totally irrelevant by the time you're a senior. But it feels very relevant when you're a freshman, and I promise it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, just go out of your way to meet people and make friends. I tried really hard and I failed a lot, but don't let that like stop you, and don't let that discourage you from like meeting people or anything. Another thing is that I think transferring is kind of a sticky subject, because I know everyone's story is different. But I did almost transfer after my freshman year. I swear I talk about this in every single Q&A. But what I want to say is there were a lot of people from my, not a lot of people, there were a couple people from my hometown that went to Alabama and transferred after 1 semester. And that's just like not even giving it a chance, you know? I would at least give your school at the very least a full year before you like decide to go anywhere and transfer if you're not having a good time. And like my time at Alabama got like 10 times better, I would say, during spring of my sophomore year, maybe even late fall. So it gets better. You just have to like have the courage to stick it out. I'm using the Bare Minerals, I don't know what the name of the setting powder is, but I'm just like doing my under eyes and on top of my eyes, so I'm not like super oily right there. And then I'm taking like some of it from the cap. This is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Finishing Powder. It's like the deluxe size. And I'm just putting like what's in the cap on my neck, so my neck's not like super sticky, and so it doesn't transfer off my neck. But I'm not really gonna put it anywhere else because I want my face to be like really glowy, and I'm gonna dust off what I just did. And then definitely do well in your classes freshman year. If I did not prioritize my grades my freshman year, my GPA would be crap right now. But because I got so many A+ my freshman year and like early in my sophomore year, I have such a nice cushion, and I like left myself so much cushion to make like A-, B+, B's, B-, and 1 C. So like it's okay. Like I've made a lot of B's now at this point, and I still have like a 3.88 or 3.89. So like we're okay. Definitely don't blow off your grades, but still have a good time. Don't go home a lot. Make an effort to meet people. sit for enroll in your classes and develop really good relationships with professors because they will last. I'm going in with Glossier Boy Brow and just brushing out my brows. I haven't been doing them lately just because I've been like letting them grow out and kind of like just be themselves, you know. And I really like am only doing them if it's like a super special occasion like my brother's wedding or something. Now I'm going in with the Hourglass Dim Light Ambient Lighting Powder, and this stuff is amazing. I love it with like just this condensed little kabuki brush. I'm just going in literally everywhere with it just so my face isn't so tacky, but this like helps kind of set your face without taking away glow, and it just adds more glow, and I am freaking obsessed with it. Dallas or Houston? Houston for sure, but that's probably just circumstance based from last summer and this summer. How do you really feel about having this summer off? It seems like you miss having structure. And then I got a couple questions like asking if I regretted not working a full-time job like I'm used to and just doing YouTube. The answer is no, I do not regret it. Yes, I miss having structure. I'm going to go in the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette without knocking the shade out again. I'm going to go in with this nude shade Catch Me and just kind of start this in the crease and all over my lid. But yeah, I don't regret it just because I think that this has been like a really good lesson for me this summer. I'm so glad that I'm experiencing this now because I feel like if I wouldn't have taken this summer off, then I would have been really tempted when I started like my full-time job or when I started my internship to quit just to do YouTube full-time without knowing what it's really like. But now that like I know what it's really like, I think it has made me A, more excited to start my internship next summer, and B, it's made me like just realize that like it's not all that it's made out to be, I guess. Like, it's not bad, and I feel like it'd be way better if, you know, I was in an apartment that I like decorated myself and that I chose myself. Like, I'm literally just in this random place with random furniture, random bedding, and like it's very temporary. So I feel like if it was a place that was actually my own, and if it was in like a city where I like actually like really and truly wanted to be, it'd be completely different. But at the same time, it's been kind of bad because besides like my mom coming here and then like having my friends visit and then my brother's wedding and going to Houston for a week, the summer has been really rough just because like me being at home so much has kind of just put me in like this really anxious and depressive kind of like mental state, honestly. And it's like affected like my appetite, and like I'm fine, like I'm eating, but like I keep getting nauseated sometimes. But I think it's just because I'm like stressed and like I'm having a hard time sleeping because I'm like my mind is just running, and I don't know why that is, but it's just like actually happening. And I think it's just because I have so much time, and I really don't have that much time on my hands. It's not like I'm twiddling my thumbs all day long. Like, I am working on YouTube, I am working out a ton, and I am working on other stuff, and like this month's gonna be even busier, like with studying for the GMAT and everything, and trying to like teach myself even more than I know on Excel. It's just not having any obligations and like not having somewhere to go every day puts me in this place where like it's really easy for me to just like stay inside and like not go anywhere, which kind of just puts me in like a bad place. But I don't know. It's been a good learning lesson. There's been many times where I just wanted to like pack up and go home, but I keep telling myself like pushing it out will make me stronger in the end. Even though it's like an uncomfortable situation right now and I'm not enjoying it, I think like 6 months from now I'm gonna look back and be really like proud of myself for sticking it out and thankful that I didn't just give up and go home. So now with this MAC 217 like smaller fluffier brush, I'm gonna go in with the shade Dream Maker, I think. Yeah, we're gonna do that shade. And I'm just gonna do this kind of in the outer corner crease-ish area, but not like as blown out as the first color. I got a lot of questions about like when I plan on getting married, like when I want to get married, that kind of stuff. I don't know, like my brother got married, him and his wife now, they got engaged like during the summer after they graduated, and they just got married like a year later. I would like to probably get engaged. I want to be done with like all of my school, so if I do end up going to grad school, which is another question, I would like to get engaged after I'm done with school, a year after college maybe, and then like get married the year after that. So like get married when I'm like 24, 25 maybe. I don't know. I hate like putting a timeline on these things because they're things that you just kind of like need to let happen when they happen. But I just like, I don't know, like I don't like putting a timeline on it because it's gonna happen when it's like meant to happen. Ideally, I would like to be done with my school, or at least like half a year or a year into my job, just to know that like I am okay where I'm at before I start planning a wedding and stuff. I'm going to go in with this shade Meadow. It's like a deeper pink with this brush that came with the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going like on the side of the brush, and I'm just going to focus this in the like very outer corner, like very specifically. And I got like a lot of questions about like grad school, because I know I keep telling you guys I'm like going, and then I'm like, wait, just kidding, I don't know. But I really don't know, to be honest. The idea of taking on more debt, like I have student loans right now, but I only have them to pay for like pretty much my like parking pass, football tickets, and then for my rent, and it doesn't even cover all of my rent, and I pay for like whatever it doesn't cover in rent. It usually covers like all but 1 month of my rent in the fall, and then all but like the summer, and then 1 month in the spring semester. So that's what I have student loans for, and the thought of like taking out more student loans for grad school like makes me sick. But at the same time, if I could get like a scholarship, I would love to go. And I know I could do like a graduate assistantship, but I don't know the likelihood of me getting one, and I know that like that helps a lot with tuition and stuff because it's like a job. And then I would love to get like a scholarship based on merit, where they like give you a stipend and they like pay for your tuition, but I just like don't know like who they give that to, because my accounting GPA is not the best, but like my overall is good, and I feel like I have really good experience on my resume and everything, but I don't know if like grad school at Alabama like cares about that. And then if I went to grad school, it would be at Alabama. Like I'm not going to go anywhere else. If I go to grad school, I would like to do the master's in tax, not just like the general master's of accounting degree, just because I feel like that'd be kind of redundant from my undergrad, and my internship is going to be in tax, and as long as I like tax, that's what I plan on doing. And I want to go ahead and do the tax program because it'll be more beneficial for me in the long run. I'm going to go in with the shade Prima Drama. I don't really know how it works. It's like this very like glittery shade. I'm going to put this on my lid with the other end of the brush. So pretty much the plan is to graduate my undergrad, do my internship next summer with the Big Four firm that I got in Houston. And then from there, I will either start grad school in the fall and do that for a year, and like take the CPA while I'm in grad school and study for it while I'm in grad school, which is like the pretty traditional thing to do. Or I will finish my internship, not work until probably like January, and then from like August to like January just do YouTube and either live in Houston or at home and study for the CPA and take the CPA and not work, because there's no way in hell will I be studying for the CPA and working full-time. Absolutely not. That is not going to happen under any circumstances. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not putting myself through that torture. And I also really like the idea of getting my MBA, but like I feel like it would really mess up my chance with like a Big Four firm. But like if I hate my internship next summer, getting my MBA wouldn't be the worst idea, but like I would have to apply like before the internship. I don't like the idea of getting my MBA just because it would take 2 years instead of 1, and I don't think like a firm is going to like wait on me to finish that, you know what I mean? Like I feel like they would just be like, okay, like we're not gonna sit here and wait on you. And I feel like I could really distinguish myself if I had like my undergrad in accounting and finance with a minor in econ, and then if I had like, you know, my MBA and my CPA. I feel like that's a very like good standout like resume and like qualifications to have, but I don't really care about that. At the same time, I just want to be doing what I love, and also hold on, I'm trying to make sure I'm in focus. I'm going in with Dreammaker and Meadow on my lower lash line now. I also don't really know like if I just want to do an MBA because it sounds cool, or if like I actually want to, you know, like maybe have an executive position one day, because I don't see the point in doing it if I don't see myself ever like having that sort of position. So I don't know. We're trying to figure it out over here. Abby does not know what she wants to do at all, and that's like something I'm going to be focusing on a lot in the fall, is like talking to professors and like just talking to people in programs and like figuring out, you know, what they did and what they like and stuff. So, and a lot of people are asking about my post-grad plans. Like if you haven't been watching like my vlogs in the past like 6 months, then you wouldn't know, but I immediately after I graduate from undergrad, I have a summer internship in tax with a Big Four firm in Houston. So that's the immediate plan, and then what I just explained to you guys would be what would happen after the internship. Curl my lashes, and we are not going to do eyeliner today because I just am not going to be that extra today. For mascara, I'm going to go in with the Thrive Causemetics Liquid Lash Extensions. This is like a tubing mascara, so it's really easy to remove, which is why I'm wearing this one today, because I do not feel like putting up with taking off mascara later today. And it's a really good mascara overall. So I got questions asking about how I'm liking living with my boyfriend this summer. We've been dating for like a year and 8 months almost. We're living together in a house in the fall, if you guys did not know. But basically, like, I didn't know if my roommate that I've had the past 2 years in Alabama was going to be coming back to Alabama this year. So I was kind of like, well, I don't want to be stuck with random roommates in the apartment I was in. And I kind of like really wanted to go in a house anyways, because I wanted like to have a yard for like Ella, and which is my dog, who is with my parents this summer, like, just so I wouldn't have to worry about like taking her downstairs and upstairs and everything every time she had to use the bathroom, and when I wanted to walk her and stuff. Like, I feel like I could get her to be a lot more active and everything if we had a yard. And I'm just like tired of apartments, to be honest. So I'm living in a house, and so far, yeah, it's like good this summer. Haven't had any issues. Like, we live with his brother and then his brother's roommate from school too, so it's like not just us. I'm putting the same mascara on my bottom lashes. I have like so much fallout on my face right now from the glittery eyeshadow and then from my mascara, so let me try and like get rid of some of that real quick. I'm gonna go get my toes done after this, so we're getting ready to go get a pedicure, which is special. Okay, now that my eyes are done, I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This stuff is the bomb, and then I'm using the Real Techniques Fluff Brush to kind of bronze the face, and then I'm gonna go in with a more like contoured, defined brush to kind of make more of a contour with the same exact bronzer. But first we're gonna bronze. So I just do some on the brush, and then I just do my forehead, jawline, right here, and then cheekbone. This is really, 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 really hard to do. And then just a touch on, I should have put more concealer right here because I have like kind of a pimple situation going on, and I didn't really cover it up very well. And going along with like how living with my boyfriend is this summer, as far like, I know I got some questions about like how, if I'm excited about like the fall and living with him, and then like if I've started shopping and everything for that. And yes, I have. His mom was nice and got furniture for like the master room, which is going to be like griffins. And then I'm just taking all my furniture from my apartment right now because it's all my own, and I'm putting it in the other bedroom. And then we're taking the couch and dining room table from his parents' house right now that are just like spare, that they have sitting in like an extra space. So that's really nice that I'm not having to buy any like big furniture besides like a coffee table, rug, and like a lamp maybe. So I did buy a rug last night on Target because it was literally $110, and it's so freaking cute. I was texting my mom about it for the longest time, trying to figure out if I should go ahead and get it and if it would match the couch, because like the couch is kind of hard to match. Now I'm going in with this Vanity Planet's like angled contour blush brush, and I'm just going to kind of like make this more precise and defined, and then we'll blend it out in a second. And then I'm going to go in with some blush, and this is the Burt's blush. I don't know what shade this is. I think it's like just whatever the like peachy cinnamon type shade is. There's what it looks like with this like little flat stippling brush, and this is like super pigmented, so you gotta be careful. And then I'm just kind of sticking it all right in here. I've like never known how to apply this properly, so I just kind of put it on my cheeks and then right above my bronzer, but kind of with it. And I like putting a little bit more right in here than anywhere else, just because it gives like a little sun-kissed look. To try out a loose highlighter, which is probably going to be a mess if I had to guess. So I'm going to kind of just shut this lid. It's from Wet n Wild, and it's in the shade I'm So Lit. Okay, so I'm going to spray this Morphe brush. I'm pretty sure this is a highlighting brush. I don't really know, honestly. I sprayed it from far away just so it's like damp but not soaked. And then I'm going to go in with it. Let me find another question real quick. Someone asked if I were ever get random pangs of doubt for my accounting major. I wonder if I've ever felt like I had a calling in a completely different career path, and they're an accounting major too. What's up, girl? I feel like this is a really good question because I feel like this could apply to everyone and not just accounting majors. Honestly, I feel like there are very few accounting majors out there that actually know they want to do accounting and want to do accounting. I think most accounting majors are very smart like business majors who know that they want to have job security and know that they want to make money, but don't know exactly what they want to do, if I'm being completely honest. And I feel like most people would agree with me on that, because I know I've mentioned that to my friends and they've definitely agreed. So I'm going in with this. This is so scary. I've never used a loose highlighter before. And I'm just going to like kind of circle it. Oh my, what the heck, you guys. I'm very, very, very lightly going in with this, and I'm kind of doing circle motions instead of like a stripey motion. And I'm kind of just taking this to my forehead to where it's like connected. That's so beautiful. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's amazing. And anyways, with the question, yes, all the time I have doubts and fears with it all the time, just because I did kind of just like find myself falling into it because I knew that it would be a challenge, but I knew that I would have job security, and I knew that it would make enough money to like support me and my family financially in the future, which were like my main goals. And I do like the classes and the work because it is challenging, but do I think it's something that I seriously want to like be doing the rest of my life? No, not at all. But I think most accountants will agree with me, and there aren't that many people who stay in accounting their entire career. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that per se. I do definitely feel at times like that I have callings for other things. I think I'm actually like called to be a teacher, and I'm just scared to do it because my mom is a teacher in elementary school and my grandma was too. But I feel like I would love to be like a professor in college. My DSLR died, so hopefully this doesn't look too different or bad on my vlog camera. Anyways, like I was saying with accounting, like and feeling like called to another area, I do feel like a possibility for me would be like working in public accounting for a little bit and then being a professor in either like accounting or econ. I don't know if I would go back and get my PhD to do that. I would just be whatever they call professors that only have master's degrees. Like I would be fine with doing that too. I just feel like every time I like listen to a podcast with a teacher on it, or I interact with teachers or whatever, I can like literally feel it in my gut. And I wanted to like major in education for like a very short period of time, but my dad was like, absolutely not. Like, you see how your mom like is literally hardly paid anything and she has a master's degree. And I'm really glad he gave me that advice, as much as I hated hearing it at the time, because you don't have to necessarily major in like anything education related to like be a professor or a teacher, you know what I mean? Especially because I want to be a professor. Like if I wanted to be an elementary school teacher, then that'd be different, but I've like known from the get-go I would never want to do that. So I just really appreciate that advice from my dad, even though I hated hearing it when he told me. So I'm gonna go back in and re-curl my eyelashes and just get them nice and out there. I have all these new lipstick type things and lip liners and then eyeliners right here. And for my inner corner highlight, I'm not gonna put that loose highlighter in my inner corner because I feel like that would like really hurt. So I'm just doing this like white shade. Usually I use my Ofra highlighter in Star Island, but I'm just doing this white shade from the Tarte palette from earlier, and I'm going in the inner corner right there. I have this lippy stick in the shade Oh Snap, and then I've got like a lip gloss. I've got I want to do an ultra blotted lip because I've never tried one. I think I'm going to do Sleepy Eyes. Oh my gosh, this does not look like what it did online. How the heck? So this is supposed to just give a look of like chapstick, I would say. Like, it's called the ultra blotted lip, so you can kind of figure out what it's supposed to look like. But this is not the color I thought. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad at picking things online. Let's try this again. I have another ultra blotted lip in this shade Zuma. This one would be good. Your lips but better type of deal. Cause like up close it looks like I have absolutely nothing on. Oh god, I'm so bad at makeup, oh my gosh. Okay, I don't feel like getting up and getting my Morphe setting spray, so I'm literally just going to spray this cocoa spray again from really far away so it doesn't ruin my makeup. And this is the finished product. Ultra blotted lips are a go. Go on Colourpop and get you some right now, because I I hate the way lipstick looks on my lips, and I hate the way lip liner makes my lips look so dry. And this just looks so good. I'm gonna actually put on a lip gloss. I'm gonna do the Fairy Floss lip gloss. This is really popular on Colourpop, but it's like a really pretty nude, and maybe this will make things look a little bit better. Yay, okay, we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Hopefully I chose some good questions to answer. I don't know. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're already, and follow me on all my social media, link down below, so you can keep up with everything going on and so you can participate in Q&As and stuff. and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.